Gonna change my threads while I wait for everybody to hop on. It's early, I know. It's early for me too, considering I haven't been getting out of bed before 9. Well, come on. There we go. And I think, hey Nicole, good morning. Alexa, dismiss. Oof. I'm probably going to end up using this even though it doesn't match because I don't know what other color to use. And I guess I got this a little bit close. Good morning, Paula. Or maybe I just will use the Groovy after all. It's already open. Hey, Beth. Good morning. I don't know why I thought that 10 a.m. was a good idea. I mean, I do because it was really the only time that I could go live and have any amount of time to do anything. But I was correct when I said I'm a hot mess. So I am going to attempt to sew my traditions that I cut last week that I didn't get to, as well as a swim top raglan for Emily. And yes, I'm excited. Hey, Aslan. Hey, Karen. Good morning. But I cut Emily a raglan swim from Sydney's. And I have my pattern cut out for her Portlander shorts because after she saw mine, she was like, where's mine? And then she had a slight meltdown on, I think it was Thursday, because she has nothing to wear. And she was trying to pack her suitcase for Ohio, and she didn't know what to pack because she didn't have any clothes. And hey, Brenda, good morning. When I tell y'all this child has clothes, this child has clothes. But in her mind, she does not. So, but I did want to make her some raglan swim shirts with some matching shorts for her to have, and life just kind of got in the way. So I'm hoping to get at least one set done today, and then maybe I will be able to sew a couple more in the week that we are home in between our trip to Ohio and our cruise. So we'll see. Need to lift my foot. Hey Muriel, good morning. How's the weather in Florida? As hot as it is here in Alabama, I imagine. this one? What am I hung on? I don't know. Nice right now. If you are in my Facebook group, oh, it's hung on the, okay, hold please. There we go. It was hung on the spool itself. Hey, that's better. Okay. So if you are in my Facebook group, I posted a video last night of Quack Quack the duck enjoying pool time yesterday, and he was quite hilarious. Hey, Janet. He was having him a good old time. They all were, but I only got a video of him, but they have a run that they're normally in, but Cat Dad had turned them loose in a fenced-in section. And put their pool in it, and they were just having a ball. And of course, it had fresh grass and fresh bugs and all the things that ducks and chickens enjoy. And it was different, so there's that too. And I'm hung on something. Why am I hung? There we go. 87 now, but will be 92 later. Oh my goodness. It's 89 right now here. And I don't know what the high is for today. But I imagine somewhere in the 90s. Karen, I leave in the morning. And we will be there until we leave Sunday coming home. So, depending on what time we get home Sunday, there's a possibility I'll go live Sunday night, but it would be later, like 8 o'clock. But then, okay, that's a sleeve. That's a sleeve. So we get home Sunday night, but then the following Saturday morning we leave for New Orleans to go on our cruise. So we're just busy. And then we well, I could tell on my table which side was the right side and which side was the wrong side, but now I'm over here and I can't tell. Okay, that's the right side. The day after we get home from our cruise, I have to go to work and Emily goes to school. Chloe Chloe starts back 2 days later. That is so pretty. It is early. Look at my groovy. Look how pretty. Emily will love that, even though she won't even see this bit of it, but she'll still love it. Yeah, I swear it's earlier than it was last year, but we always start back within the first 2 weeks of August. Last year, I don't think they started back until like the 8th or the 9th or something. So I do feel like it's early, but they get so much time off throughout the year, which I'm not sure which is better, longer summer or having all those days off in the year, because I know like a lot of parents need kids to go back to school because of work and stuff, but then at the same time I think it's harder to get random days off. I don't know. I'm fortunate enough that most of the time I can be off with the girls, and if I can't, I have cat dad. So there's that, but your kids don't go back till September. Hey, Brittany. School starts here after Labor Day. Yeah, it used to be that way here, but not anymore. Days off during the year are way harder when they're young. Yeah. So let's see. I decided this is the front and this is the back. So that means this goes like this right here. Now mine stay home by themselves. Yeah, that's nice, Aslan. Yeah, Chloe is just now getting to the age where she could stay home, like during the school day. But Emily is not. So we're around August 21st. Yeah. Yeah, I actually found out that Chloe was starting back on the 6th before I found out Emily was starting back on the 8th. And I was like, oh, well, Emily will probably start back like on the 8th or something. And they posted the school calendar and it was the 4th. And I was like, oh my gosh. Hey, EJ. Hey, Shay Shay. Aw, thank you. Yes, I am early today. Because if you saw my description, well, that's what we were just talking about. I'm a hot mess. We leave first thing in the morning, bright and early, to go to Ohio. And then we're home for, I think it's 6 days, and then we go on a cruise. And then the day after we get back from our cruise, Emily starts back to school. They still go back after Labor Day. Yeah. Yeah, they get like a week off in October. And they get another week off for Thanksgiving, and then they get like 3 weeks, I think it is, for Christmas and New Year's. So last year I think it was close to 4. Hey Jaded, good morning. So yeah, I couldn't go live at 2 this afternoon. Going to paint with Chloe, and I didn't want to go live late because we're going to get up so early, and I mean, I'll probably still be out here sewing and trying to get stuff done, but I was like, I don't want to, you know, pressure myself and stuff, so I do enough of that already. I can, but, so I was like, well, if I go live at 10, that'll give me like 2 hours to be live before I needed to leave. I know, this is so cute. Well, and I was gonna use pink. Because I feel like Emily would rather have pink, but the pink that I have isn't the right shade of pink. I mean, it would be okay, but yeah, this is, especially since the background of this is like the bluey color. Pink would have been my choice, but I have a couple of other prints on my table that I was going to use for her, and I'm going to use the pink for it. So I was like, well, let me use the aqua for this. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I thought this would be super cute on her. And it's such a fun, like, summery swim, or at least it is to me. Like, it just screams summer swimsuit. So, but yeah, after she saw my set last week, she was like, where's mine? So, this is the Sydney from CKC. I already had the pattern and it was already cut to her size, like already printed and cut. So I already knew that this size would fit her because she has a couple of these already. So I hope the swim doesn't adjust, like, I hope it's still big enough for her. The swim is more fitted, I guess. I mean, it'll stretch, but I just used the same pattern that I already had cut out for her Sydney's, and I used double brush poly for those. So I think this will be fine because her other ones are like not a necessarily a loose fit, but a relaxed fit, I guess. And with this being swim, it has such great recovery, you know, it's not going to be, I don't want it to be baggy on her, but I don't want it to, I guess, squeeze her either. Especially given her, she don't like anything tight. So, I think it'll be fine. So I guess it's a good thing I only have the one cut out because I can try it on her when she gets home later, and then if I need to adjust, I can do it before I make the others. Now the Portlanders are another question because I've not made them for her since she's changed sizes, and her waist is much bigger than her hips. So, I don't know. I seem to be able to grade for myself pretty well, but I don't seem to do as great of a job for her. I probably need to take some new measurements too because it's been a couple months since I measured her and I know she's grown, and that would probably help me. Yeah. I would rather make the shorts though and they be too big, because then she could always wear them next year versus make them and then be too little, because then at that point they're just a giveaway to someone. There's a girl I work with that has a daughter that's a couple years younger than Emily, so I usually donate Emily's hand-me-downs to her. Because it usually, by the time Emily outgrows something, it's usually the perfect size for her daughter. And then she has 2 daughters, so when her daughter outgrows it, she can use it for the other one. And that's nice. How was camping, Aslan? Nicole, are you still working on your candle wood? Hey, Patricia. The swim fabric I'm using was from my very first pre-order. It's one of my prints. Well, the print itself is not mine, but it's custom to me, I guess. I don't know if I said that right. Okay. All right, neckband time. Okay, let's see. Well, come on. Give me that center. Kim was Kim was live last night. She was working on a bag for her daughter's friend or her son's girlfriend. I don't remember now. I watched her for a few minutes and then she froze, and I think she came back on, but we were going to sleep. Okay, so this is my back. All right, I did not quarter my neckband. Okay, there's that. But I did discover that I'm less than 500 hours away from the 4,000 that is required to be monetized. But I still need subscribers if you're so inclined. But I've gotten, I think it was 40. Hey, Kim. Shaping bagels. Bagels sound yummy. I've gotten like 46 new subscribers in the last month, so that's pretty good. I am making Emily, oh, I should push this down. There we go. That's better. I am making Emily a raglan top from some swim fabric. So she can have it for our trip next week. Or tomorrow when we leave. And then I'm going to attempt to make her a couple of dresses and some Portlander shorts. She said she didn't have enough. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Thanks, Janet. I'm trying. I am trying. She said she didn't have enough shorts for our trip. And kind of wish I could make shoes because the big-footed thing wears a women's 7. And trying to find little girl shoes in a women's 7 is not easy. So, I found her a Nikki. I'm just going to start messaging you every time. I completely forgot this morning. I've been messaging you. Hey, Melissa. Let's see. I've only been live for like 20 minutes, so you didn't miss too much. I say only 20 minutes, but I'm adding the neckband to this shirt. So, I don't remember. Oh, I said I wish I could make shoes because Emily wears a women's 7. She is quite literally Bigfoot. And trying to find shoes for her is a little bit of a challenge because women's 7 is not exactly an ideal little girl shoe. But I did find her a pair of Crocs sandals, which I think will be good for the cruise because, you know, water. And then I found her a pair of like rhinestone studded sandals. Yeah, but she's 8 and she wears a women's 7. We are leaving out of New Orleans and we are going to Cozumel. Actually, I think we're at sea the first day. And then we go to Belize, which I have never been to, so I'm excited. And then we go to Mahogany Bay. and then Cozumel, and then we're at sea, I think, for 2 days. Hard to find on the store. Yeah. Yeah, 7 is a pretty popular women's size, so, but I guess my struggle more so isn't finding her something, but finding something in the size. It's finding something in the size that's age appropriate for her. So there's that. But like I said, I found her a pair of Crocs sandals, and I found her a pair of like rhinestone little studded sandals that I think will be cute for like when we go to dinner and stuff with some of her little dresses. That was your first cruise trip? Oh, yay. So I don't remember where my first one went to. I think it was the Caribbean, however you say that. I guess there's different depending on where you're from. But Cat Dad and I took a cruise that went to San Juan, and I think it also went to Cozumel, and then somewhere else, but I don't remember what the fourth or third place was. Those kits are pricey. Yeah, I'm not, no, that ain't me. I mean, finding shoes is not a new thing for me. I wear an 11, so it's just harder because she's only 8. As she gets a little older, it'll be easier because the shoes will be more age appropriate, but she had on my flip-flops the other day, and I'm like, good grief. In another year, she'll just be wearing my shoes. Unfortunately, though, both of them are going to have, her and Chloe both are going to have big feet because Chloe is 13 and she wears a women's 12, but I'm hoping that her feet are almost done growing. Yeah. I mean, 11s are a lot easier to come by now than they used to be, but still. Okay. I need to hem it, but there is her raglan. So I'll set it to the side to hem it later. I'll probably end up using, let's see. I don't know. I wish I had a color that was similar to this aqua, but maybe I'll just use the rainbow and hem it that way. I was thinking about using the pink, but I don't know what other color I would put with it because I only have one spool of neon pink. So I'll probably just use the rainbow. But it is cute. So I'm going to cut her a pair of the Portlander shorts to wear with it out of the aqua. And I cut the waistband already, even though it was supposed to be on the fold. I measured and cut, and then I was like, oh, you dummy. That was on the fold. So I just cut 2 pieces. The only thing, instead of having one seam, it'll have 2, which is fine. They can go on the side. We sound like a war zone outside, Chopper. Oh, the fires, Nicole. So I didn't actually get her shorts cut before I went live. I just got the waistband and the pattern cut. I had to print a new version of the pattern because the size that I had for her was 6, and we're making a 14 now. So it's been a hot minute since I made these. The other side of town last night, the second one looks to be going south. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side. All right, so this is for me. I don't really want to change my thread, but I don't think it'll matter. I got to use one of the fabrics I got from you yesterday to make a bow. First bow ever. Yay! She is a growing girl. I don't think it'll matter. The fabric, maybe I'll hem it with black. Because you're not going to see, only I'm going to see. Yeah, Nicole, this was one of the samples from my swim. I probably should have ran this one, but I guess I could run it next time. But it'll probably be like February before I run swim again. So, if I ever make it to Canada, I'll just load up with a whole big old, I'll bring you just a whole suitcase full of stuff. Cat Dad wants to go to Canada. We have some friends that live in Bayfield. I don't know how far that is from you. He wants to take me to see Niagara Falls from the Canada side. But I'll just have to bring you Mormy Nose and Brittany's and swim fabric. Yes. I think it's called Bayfield. Is that Ontario? Way far away. Oh no. Melissa, the one is right in town. Oh no. All other end of the country. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to brush up on my Canada. For sure. You have to. You just have to make a trip to BC. Okay. I guess, what U.S. state would that be closest to? That'll help me with my geography, because I know where all of the states are. Washington. Okay, well, that makes more sense now. I got you. Well, see, then I can just plan a trip to go to Washington, and I can see Molly, and someone else lives in Washington. And then, oh, and Melissa's in Oregon. And then I can just come to Canada, and then, yeah. One day, when I win the lottery that we don't have in Alabama, and I don't play. Oh. Sewing road trip. Oh, Jaded, you're up that way too, aren't you? Not far from the Washington, south of Portland. West side of Canada is beautiful. Okay, see, there we go. Okay. So, here is the back of my traditions. I think I made the dress. I can't remember if I made the shirt length or the dress length. I think I ended up doing a dress. Whoa. You were just in Portland yesterday. You was held hostage at the bookstore. Now, Jaded, tell the truth. Were you just captivated by all of the books, or were you actually held hostage? Because, I mean, I've been held hostage at the fabric store before. See, yep, I'm just going to have to plan all these sewing road trips because Nikki is in Minnesota, and so is Kim, and so is Rhea. Oroville, Washington is right on the BC border, which is 1 hour and 24 minutes from you. Oh, cool. See, and I got 10 years to make it there because Cat Dad and I just got our passports renewed. Okay, come on. Cooperate, please. It was a warehouse, 10 books, $20, mostly hardback. Hey, that's a good deal, right? Also, if anybody is interested in some hardback, paperback, physical books, I have a bunch that I need to get rid of. I will gift them to you. I already offered them to Beth and Nikki, and they both said they read on their Kindle, so. Boo is warm in her. Oh, that's awesome, Jaden. Hey, Yvonne. Ooh, it's early morning in California, isn't it? Or, well, I guess that means it's early for Nicole, too. Let's see. What did I miss? Kim said something? Oh, can we stand at the border and throw some? Let's just go. Oh, your notifications aren't working. Yeah, Nikki said the same thing. I've been trying to post in my group, but, you know, it is what it is. 8:49 a.m. Oof. Yeah. That is early. I get it. It was early for me too. I haven't been getting out of bed before 9. yesterday I did get up at, I think it was 8:45, but this morning I got up at 8. They can't get us all. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, EJ and EJ and Yvonne are close together. Okay. All right. Let's sew this together. Maybe I'll make Emily a matching traditions. She's also getting big enough that some patterns I can just use the women's pattern for her. But in some cases, like the Portlanders, I already had the girls pattern, and same with Sydney's, because I've had those for a while. So, like when I made her Summit Peak, I just used the women's pattern and I just adjusted for her height. And it actually fit great. Got that one right. You drive on a 3-year lease, which allows 12,000 miles per year. You need to use them. Nikki, I put close to 40,000 miles on my car in 1 year. And most of that is driving back and forth to work. Well, hey, Sean, good morning. Happy Sunday. Well, I commute 50 miles one way, so twice a day, that's 100, because there and back is 100 miles, and then 5 times a week, that's 500 miles a week. And then multiply that by 52 weeks a year, and I don't know what that number is, but it's a lot. And then that's just driving back and forth to work. That doesn't count any other miles. Oh, you love my monthly recaps? Yay! I was doing, like, in the beginning, I was doing, like, random mail openings, and then Brittany does, like, her vlog, and it's every 2 weeks, and I was like, I can't be that committed. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I hate to wait a whole month for this to, be shown, but it's working out, and I've been able to almost consistently deliver them within the first week of the new month, so yeah, my van is not yet 180 miles. Yeah, let me get to working from home. Yeah. You live 4 minutes from the office. I need to start doing my vlogs because I'm always recording. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I don't even know what it's like to not commute every day because for the last, like almost 15 years, I've driven an hour or more for work, one way. So I've been at my current company for 7.5 years, and before that, the company I was at was even further than my one now. So, like I said, I don't, 15 years I've been doing it. So it's just another day for me. Like, we don't think twice about going somewhere that's an hour away. Your husband's drive time to work. Lost Machine Chronicles. I love that, Sean. Yeah, Melissa, my Armada has almost 300,000 miles on it. We call it the tank. And at this point, I probably won't ever get rid of it. Like, it'll fall apart. Quite literally. I mean, it just wouldn't be worth it money-wise to get rid of it. You don't have to worry about 4 feet of snow in the winter. This is true. I don't. Because when we get snow, it's usually ice. And then the whole state shuts down. Nobody goes anywhere. He doesn't like Nissan. Yeah, well, I can't say anything bad about it because this one has been a good one. I've had it for almost 7 years, I think, and it's been a good one. So, not a fan. Yeah, this one, I haven't had any complaints with this one, but it's the only, well, no, I take that back. I had an Altima that Cat Dad bought me from his cousin, and but it was like an older car, and it had a lot of miles on it, but it had, like you said, the transmission, it had one of those, what is it, the CRT or whatever, or CVT transmissions. It just went out. But I drove the crap out of it for about a year. I definitely got my money out of it. Honda CRV. Yes. And pretty much everything has like a CVT in it now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this is my neckband. But yeah, he paid like $1,500 for it, and then I drove it for a year back and forth to work. And then we traded it in on my Honda, and they give us $1,500 for it. So I'm like, hey. I sure did. I put some miles on it, and I got my money out of it. So, but yeah, after it died, we bought me a new Honda Accord hybrid. Um, so it gets like 500, I think it's 500 miles I can get on a tank of gas. I get like about 48 miles to the gallon. So it's really nice. Care of them. Yeah, my brother does car maintenance and he said the same thing. You got to take care of it. Um, I haven't had any complaints out of my Honda, but I've had a Honda before and I really enjoyed it. So, in fact, Honda was my first car. Um, Hondas and Toyota, they last long. They do, and they hold their value the longest. Which I wasn't gonna get like a new car, but Cat Dad was like, "Look, get the new car." Because whatever you get, you are not getting rid of. Chances are, if you buy this car, you're going to have it for the next 15 years. And he's like, I know you're worried about like losing value and all of that because, you know, new cars depreciate so fast. He's like, but you're going to keep it. You're not going to trade it in 2 years. So you don't have to worry about that. So. Ran like a dream. Best will be Honda. Can't shake the standard life. Yeah. I'm mildly concerned about the fact that it's, you know, a hybrid and what that means and like in terms of longevity, but so far, no issues. And I guess I'm not going to have enough clips to go all the way around on this. Emily has all my clips held hostage with her quilt. We had to take it off the road because the body was a hazard. Okay. $900 to a tank. That's awesome, EJ. Put a new computer. Let's see if I can confiscate a couple clips from here. Okay. Got my centers. Well, I got one. Okay. We wanted a van and we were a Honda Odyssey. See, I don't want a van. Cat Dad keeps trying to talk me into a minivan, and I'm like, I'm not a soccer mom. And then Emily started playing soccer last year. Yes, my battery is in the trunk. So I don't have a spare tire. But I do have roadside assistance on my insurance for that very reason. Back seats folded into the floor. So yeah, that's the nice thing about the Armada. The it has the third row. So if we wanted to go somewhere and we had a bunch of people, it will seat 8 people. Um, but also, like, if we need to go get bigger things, we can get it because the second row and the third row fold completely down. So that's nice. Let's see. One under the hood and one under the spare tire. Yeah. I would have liked to have had a spare tire, but it's apparently where my battery is where the spare would go. So there's just, I mean, like, I would just have to drive around with a tire in my trunk, and that's just not, it would pretty much take up the trunk, so I wouldn't have any trunk space. But oh, hey, Rory. All the sports except soccer. Yeah, Emily started playing soccer last year. And she has asked me probably a dozen times when soccer starts back. And I'm like, soccer doesn't start until school starts, which apparently is in like 3 weeks. But anyway. Okay. Okay. You can't switch gears as fast. You get a new car next year after 20 years of a minivan. That's cool. Yeah, now that we don't have a ton of kids riding in the car with us, there's no real need for us to. I mean, we keep the Armada just because it's financially practical to keep it, but we don't need the 8 seats anymore. But when we did, it was really nice to have it. Oh, gotta feed the crumb snatchers so you can live. Yeah. Oh. Hey, I found some clips. Look at there. Okay. I think I got it on in all the places. What did I miss? You get stressed out and faint. Yeah, Melissa, I could see that, having the van for the wheelchair, most definitely. Yeah, we don't need Nicole driving and fainting. I may have to turn the air down out here. I come in here the other day, I guess it was raining outside, and I cut it up, and now it's a little warm. But I guess that's to be expected when it's 90 degrees outside. How do you package custom orders for non-shipping deliveries? Like if somebody's coming to pick it up? or you're going to deliver it to them. I have these giant plastic purple bags that say thank you on the front of them. I got them on Amazon. Let's see. I just realized on YouTube it looks like my shorts are the same color as my leg. Let's see. Orders. Let's see. Where are they? Here they are. They are a 20 by 15. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's my affiliate link, but they are 20 by 15 and it's a 60 pack. And they have black, purple, blue, pink, and white. And looks like they have a flower one too. Throw people off. And then I have some purple tissue paper that I can stick in there with it. Or actually, I guess it's lavender, but... My bags. Nikki, is that what you're talking about? Kim asked how I package custom orders that aren't shipped. So those are, I guess I don't necessarily, yeah, I guess, I mean, nobody's really come and picked something up, but those are what I use at my shows. And of course they're purple and they're pretty inexpensive for the amount and all that. I think there's even a subscribe and save option, which anytime there's a subscribe and save option, I always do that. Gotta get that 15%. You don't do shows. Too many people, too much work, too much lazy. Yeah. Well, your name is a little more out there than mine, and what you do is different, obviously, than what I do too. So I'm still trying to get my name out there. Okay, I have a neckband, so now I can do some armbands now that I have some clips. Gotta post, I know. Kim was live last night and we were talking about that because she needs more hours, I think. Well, she needs subscribers too, but she's a lot closer to the 1,000 than I am. And we were talking about it last night on her live. Because I have 3,598 watch hours. So I'm really close to the 4,000. I just need 1,000 subscribers. But in the last month, I've gotten like 46 new subscribers. But I did post a post on my personal Facebook page the other day, and I linked to my website and my YouTube channel and Oh, something else. My Whatnot sale, and I don't even know now. Also, I have looked like 3 times since you said something about it. I cannot figure out how to edit my group to show like my website or anything. Like, have you added them to your profile? Yeah, I believe they're on my Facebook or on my profile. I'll definitely check, but I can't figure out how to add it to my group. Nikki said something about it the other day, and I went immediately and tried to. Your offering has been. You may live until the evening meal. Yeah, but I can't figure out how to edit the About section because I don't even see the About section. And I looked on my phone and on my computer. What am I doing? I'm not selling that. Ugh. It's confusing. They added all of that meta crap, yeah. Cat Dad made homemade pizza for dinner last night. I came inside to it in the oven and I was very excited. Pizza, obviously, is one of my favorites, just like Taco Bell, and he's been hating on the Taco Bell, so it's okay. I've had Taco Bell like 3 or 4 times in the last week. Mainly because I had leftovers. Let's see. Okay, one side on. Probably should have. Well, I don't know. It's probably right. I was like, I probably should have made this band just a smidge bigger, but I think it's okay. Okay. One side on. I need to find something that doesn't have bands because I feel like I spend all my time folding bands and clipping. But the alternative is hemming, and that's no fun either. Cat Dad said he was going to cut grass today before we leave, but I don't hear the mower. It's supposed to storm this afternoon. He was still in bed when I come out here. I should have woke him up, probably. Probably. Yeah, once you put the seams together, you have a finished outfit. So, especially if it has bands like this, the only thing I have to do is hem the bottom of it, and with this fabric, technically, I wouldn't have to if I didn't want to. I'm going to, though. Maybe I'll hem it in purple. That's what's in my machine, and there's purple in here. That'd be cool. I don't know what I did. Let's see. Center. Okay. There we go. I lost track of what I was doing. All right. I'm glad I still have another week at home before our cruise. I know that much. Okay. I will. So if I don't make it live next Sunday when we get home, I'll probably go live Monday at some point, maybe. It just depends on what's going on. And but I'll definitely be live at some point during the week before we leave for our cruise. I know. I'm going to try to do at least 2, but Beth was like, I'm not know what to do with my Sundays now. Like she's not going to see me. Let's see. Come on and get up in there. That's better. Okay. Yay, almost there. You love your Liz lives. Well, thank you. Isn't live Liz better than Liz live though? uh, Alright, let's sew these on. I think I will hem it in purple. I already have purple in my machine. I won't have to change the threads. And there's purple in the fabric. I think it'll be good. Thanks, you're good. Oh, yay, Rory! I have to get my boys packed up. All right. Have an awesome Sunday, Yvonne. Enjoy the time with your daughters while the boys are at camp. I don't want to start there. What am I doing? We won't be sewing at the pool, but you'll get to see me. Good luck packing. Hope it all comes back home. Oh yeah, move on. Is Ohio this week? Yes, Melissa. I leave first thing in the morning. Hence the reason for the early morning Sunday sew. I wasn't able to do 2 o'clock today. And I did not want to do a live tonight because I still have to pack. that was the one thing Emily wanted to know when she left on Friday, is if me and Cat Dad would be packed when she got home on Sunday. She started packing her suitcase on like Wednesday, and then she was having a fit because he and I hadn't started packing yet. And she wanted to know when I was going to pack, and I told her Sunday night. And she was like, but we leave Monday. I was like, exactly. Okay, one side down. One more to go, and then hemming. Okay. Last one. Let's see. Come on. You're back. Yay. Well, I don't know if you saw it, but I finished Emily's shirt. It just needs to be hemmed, but I need to change the thread, so I'm going to wait. So there's her raglan that she'll have with her. And I just finished my dress that I'm going to hem in purple. So there's the front, and there's the back. And I'm going to hem it in purple. Oh. It's also probably a 2 monster day. Who am I kidding? Every day is a 2 monster day for me. Oh, Rory, I didn't realize you had a channel. Dude, y'all gonna... Let's see. Oh, I can't. I don't guess. I gotta follow Shay Shay and Roy. Shay Shay told me the other day she had a channel and I forgot it. Okay. Oh, yeah. If you have a channel, drop it in the comments. Or, you know, say you have a channel, because we always looking to get. I am all about supporting all the channels, because without everybody else, I wouldn't be where I am, so. I will be your biggest fangirl. Kim Kim, how far did you get on your bag last night? I saw you went back live, but we were basically asleep at that point. Rocky Mountain Trench. Wow. Helicopter for our elders, truck for those that can do the ski lift. Fun. Hope someone's a pilot in the family, Nicole. I think you said they were. Of course, I guess that's probably more common. Oh, for an hour ceremony. Helicopter. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about not catching the hem on any of that. That's like the biggest hem I think I've ever done. Purple was definitely a good choice, though. The only section that has any purple on it that you can really tell it's purple is that one sliver of the aqua. Okay. And it doesn't look bad. It looks like it blends. So purple was a good choice. So there's the should I do my thing? It'll probably look really funny over my shirt since my shirt's 3/4. With my shorts that are the same color as my skin. Oh, I'm glad I did the bigger hem because... Oh, this one has a tall cut line. Okay. Let me slide you. Let's tilt and slide. And then I can back up. There we go. So it comes just above my knee. So, and then there is the back. So cute. It'll fit perfect when I take my top off. Oh. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. Beth, are you gonna survive? I am gonna cut Emily's shorts out, and I don't know. Let's see. I have a little while until I have to leave. I'll probably cut her shorts out, and I know I want to cut me out a pair of shorts too, so probably do that. And then, yeah, then I gotta pack my suitcase, so you'll have to entertain you via chat. Okay. Well, everybody else can go live in your... Yes, the shorts I made were Portlanders. The ones I made on the channel were Portlanders that were the swim print. Actually, I didn't make them on the channel. I had them on. I believe that was like, let's see. I had them on Monday night when Kim and I were live. The other shorts that I made that were so tight that I made out of the swim lining to wear under dresses, that was the Peg Legs, which is a free pattern, but the Portlanders give, I don't know if I just used the wrong sides, but anyway. Yes, Peg Legs. It's a free pattern from Patterns for Pirates. It's a leggings pattern, but it has shorts length, capri length, and I don't even know. Biker short, maybe? Shorties, biker shorts, capris, and leggings, I think. I don't know. Well, thank you, Paula. So, go help get them watch hours while counting down until her return. So, yes. You'll see me at some point, I'm sure. So, anyway, have a fabulous Sunday afternoon, and I hope y'all have an awesome week. And I'll be leaving for Ohio in the morning.